The Royal Canadian Navy will officially bring the HMCS Frédérick Rolette into service on June 13, 2025, during a commissioning event at Wharf 22 in Quebec City. This ceremony marks the ship's formal induction into the fleet as part of Canada's growing Arctic capabilities. Designated AOPV 434, this vessel is the fifth member of the Harry DeWolf-class Arctic and offshore patrol ships, a cornerstone of Canada's National Shipbuilding Strategy. Built by Irving Shipbuilding at the Halifax shipyard, the Frédérick Rolette began construction in spring 2021, with its keel laid in June 2022. It was launched in December 2023 and handed over to the Navy in late August 2024. The vessel made a diplomatic port visit to New York in May 2025 and holds a regional affiliation with Nunavik Inuit communities. Its naming ceremony took place in May 2024. The ship belongs to a planned series of 6 Arctic-capable patrol vessels for the Navy, complemented by 2 additional modified variants under development for the Canadian Coast Guard. The first ship in the class, HMCS Harry DeWolf, was completed in 2020 and officially commissioned in 2021, with subsequent ships, Margaret Brooke, Max Bernays, and William Hull, joining the fleet through 2024. The sixth ship, Robert Hampton Gray, is currently being outfitted after its launch in December 2024 and is expected to be delivered in 2025. Meanwhile, Coast Guard vessels Donjet Glacier and Sermilik Glacier are set to enter service by 2026 and 2027, respectively. The class traces its origins back to a 2007 announcement and evolved under the 2010 National Shipbuilding Procurement Strategy. Its design stems from Norway's Svalbard class, customized for Canadian use. The HMCS Frédérick Rolette measures approximately 104 meters in length, with a beam of 19 meters and a draft nearing 6 meters. With a full load displacement of over 6,600 tons, it can reach a maximum speed of 17 knots in open waters. Its cruising range is 6,800 nautical miles at 14 knots, and it can remain operational for 4 months with periodic resupply. The vessel meets Polar Class 5 standards, with an enhanced bow rated for Polar Class 4, enabling navigation through first-year ice up to 1.2 meters thick without assistance. Powered by a diesel-electric propulsion system, the ship includes 4 manned 6L3244CR generators producing a combined output of 14.4 megawatts, and 2 propulsion motors delivering 9 megawatts collectively. Propulsion is achieved through dual shafts with bolted propellers. Additional maneuverability is provided by a bow thruster, and fin stabilizers improve stability in open seas, retracting for ice operations. Versatility is a defining feature of the class. The rear mission bay accommodates standard containers, amphibious equipment, and a 12-meter landing craft. Onboard cranes of 20 and 3 tons facilitate logistics handling. The internal vehicle garage supports Arctic operations with trucks, ATVs, and snowmobiles. A flight deck and hangar support CH-148 Cyclone helicopters and unmanned aircraft such as the Cu-176 Gargoyle. 2 8.5-meter high-speed boats assist with patrols, boarding actions, and search and rescue. Armament includes a 25mm BAE Mk38 Mod 3A cannon and dual M2 machine guns, adapted for cold weather. The forward deck and cable system are enclosed to shield sensitive systems from harsh environmental conditions. An OSI Maritime developed integrated bridge system handles ship control, navigation, and monitoring. Sensors include the Sagem Blue Knot inertial system, Terma Scanter 6002 for surveillance, Sharp IX, and S-band navigation radars, and Thales IFF systems. A multi-use operations room supports mission planning and command functions. Accommodation is provided for 65 crew and 22 specialists, with amenities including a gym, medical suite, and Wi-Fi. The Harry DeWolf-class is the largest ship class Canada has produced domestically in half a century, designed to endure long Arctic deployments and complex support missions. The vessels are built using a modular block construction method. Frédérick Rolette followed a similar timeline to its predecessors, with its steel cut in 2021. The Coast Guard ships, which were announced in 2019, share the same hull architecture but have civilian-specific configurations and interiors. The total cost for the 6 naval ships reached nearly $5 billion, excluding tax, covering development, construction, logistics, and training. A 35-year maintenance contract with Thales is valued at $5.2 billion. The budget for the Coast Guard versions rose to $2.1 billion by early 2024. Despite delivering on strategic goals, the program faced scrutiny. Critics questioned the steep $288 million design price tag, particularly since the base Norwegian model was reportedly acquired for just $5 million. Others pointed to limited speed and weaponry compared to Arctic warships of nations like Russia. Defenders argue the class is focused on law enforcement, sovereignty assertion, and humanitarian operations, not combat. Water contamination issues were reported in 2022 aboard early ships but were addressed. Operational tempo increased by 2024, with vessels taking part in missions across the Americas, including Arctic exercises and international cooperation under initiatives such as Operation Nanook. Each of the 6 Navy ships is symbolically linked with one of Canada's Inuit territories, strengthening bonds with the Qikiqtaaluk, Kitikmeot, Kavalik, Nunavik, Nunatsiavut, and Inuvialut regions. Although staffing shortages affected deployment capability in 2023, those challenges were resolved by 2024. Irving Shipbuilding, also tasked with assembling Canada's future combat fleet, has overseen construction under the National Shipbuilding Strategy. As of August 2020, the industrial benefits generated over $3 billion in economic activity, with ongoing investments in training, tech, and infrastructure across Halifax, Esquimalt, and Nanisivik.